Line Dot Arrow, first week of October challenge. These are the freebies. So let me show you these pages real quick. Two, and then I thought there was one more. Okay, well anyway, I printed them 2 to a page. And the reason, oh, there's one of the Halloween pages too. Okay, the reason I printed them 2 to a page is because I've become addicted to these little bitty journals and things that fit in these plastic gum cases so they can go in your purse and they don't get all messed up. Okay, so I printed, these are actually 2 to a page and then 90% of that size, okay? So, because I wanted them, they didn't quite fit in before that. So, my idea is, let's take these 2 little signatures, put them back in the case and get them out of the way, okay? So, my idea is I'll decorate these, and I printed them on cardstock, so, let me see if I can just, I should have fussy cut these, I guess, but it's kind of fun showing them printed. Now, one of the things that I like about this particular page, these here, is the color. It matches better the front of this. And since I put it on kind of a cardstock that was, it's like a beige, it's not marbly, it's parchment. Okay, so by putting this on the inside, that'll make it match just a little bit better, I think. Okay, there we go. Now, I could have, like, used a back for a printout or something like that to make this match a little better. That might have been kind of cute. I'm not going to put as many different pockets and things into this since it's going to have all the pages in it. Okay, but I think we will put a little pocket right down here on the bottom of this. Okay, so there we've got a little pocket there. And then, what do we want to do? This must be the Halloween. That must be the collage of the month. Did I miss it? Oh no, here we go. Okay. So I have another one of these. So let's just take this out. And put it in the second folder. Okay, here. And then I think for a pocket on this, I think I want to use this Exhibit A and Exhibit BA. Right now I'm thinking I threw the leftover pieces of the cardstock for cutting out these 2 folders away. Right now I'm thinking that might have been nice to use, put on the back of tags or something. So I either put them in my I either put them in the trash or else I put them in my recycling. Oh, look at this. I put them in my recycling. How smart is that? And look at this is going to fit on there. So I'm going to, I think rather than making them pockets, I'm going to make them tuck spots. So having them a little firmer, you know, on kind of a cardstock is going to make it better to do that. So let me just get some glue around here. I'll put them right on top of each other, so it's only going to take one cut to get them apart there. Especially when you're working with little things. Tuck spots are easier to work with because you don't have to worry about something fitting perfectly. And, you know, maybe it's laziness on my part, but I like to have things go in and out easily and not have problems. Boy, oh boy, I've reorganized my class, my craft room. It's not finished. I'm sort of doing it a little bit at a time. But so if I put this, I'm going to put glue on this left side here, on this one, and on the right side in here. And that way I'll have two tuck spots that that will hold more. Exhibit A, and then on this side here, and this here. A little bit sloppy on my gluing there. Okay. Okay, so now you have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here for things. Okay, now on this one, I'm going to cut this out. So I'm cutting out the film strip. Let me see how that fits. So maybe what I should have done was just to glue these. I think I'm just going to take these two like this, and I'll do the same kind of a tuck spot on the other side of this. Okay. Right down here. I'm going to just cut it off here. We'll go around here. But I'm just going to take and ink around these edges. Okay, and then this one will go over here as a tuck spot. Okay. Okay, so what do I think? I think that this picture, like this is the investigating officer maybe. What do you think? And I think I'll put it here, but I want a background. I think this is fine. I don't know if you can see, this side is cut crooked, so I'm just going to straighten it a little bit and hope it's okay. All right, let's take an ink around this. Put this right here, and then I'm going to cut the black off the sides a little bit. Just trim it a little bit so it'll fit inside this square better. Classified case reopened. Okay. And then let's take this top secret here. I think what I'm going to do is put top secret right there on the tab. So this is Natalie's, goes along with Natalie's mugshot kits. And I don't know if I bought it yet or if I just looked at buying it. But I haven't downloaded it and printed it. I think I bought it real quick so I wouldn't forget because I really liked it. Okay, on this one, we'll put this in that little box. And I think what I'm going to do with the classified is put it almost as if it's a stamp across the front of it. Classified. Okay, now so we have highly classified here, and we have declassified. Okay, let's see how these fit. I might want to take some. No, that's just fine. Okay, what I'm going to do is not that, not that. these three, I'm going to staple these three together so it's a little tab at the back, like this. Got it. But then I'm going to cut out this little bitty, one of these little bitty clips. Get this little scissors out. Man, do I want to scan and cut. I'll tell you that. Now, of course, because the way I printed these 2 to the page was just to print them out and then use my printer to make it 2 to a page. I am going to need to use the larger ones up too. Isn't that fun? Okay, so we'll put this right here, cover up the paper clip, and we'll just stick, oh, no you don't. Okay, like that. I think that's pretty cute. Now here, where are those ones? Okay, so this little tag here says left index and right index. So what I'm going to do is, here's my left index, and here's my right index, and then, not that it makes any difference, they could both be the same. And then I'll glue this right down here, like that. Okay? And then, what do we have here that I haven't used? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one didn't take very well. Let's do it again. There we go. Okay, so now I have a piece of index paper. I want to do kind of the same thing with this. Okay, so we'll take this here. This is a little bit of the cardstock that I used again. So we'll put this here. We'll put, what else do we have here? Not that. this, so you'll be able to flip it up and see that. And we'll have this. Okay, I'm going to move them over here so you can kind of see that there's something underneath that. Staple. And then another one of these little clips. Do the same thing again, even though I chopped the, and this can go in there, okay? And then when I take these pages, okay, let's see, that front looks pretty good. That front looks a little boring. Let's add a top secret on this one. So the pages I'm using for the inside of these is just leftover pages that I had. Okay, top secret. Okay, that's the front. The back is very plain, but I don't think I care. That's, oh, these need to go someplace. I think these will go right here. There we go. So now I'm not going to sew these in off camera. I mean, I am going to sew these in off camera. So these will go in here, and I'm going to just sew them in regular 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I don't care if they stick out a little bit. You know, sometimes folders, when they're full, they kind of stick out. So if anything, I think that's kind of, you know, realistic. And they'll go in here, and then with these plastic cases, you don't need to put anything else around here because the plastic case holds it together. You can, of course, if you want, put some sort of a tie around one or both of them, you know, or individually or both of them together. But that's going to be my project. So hope you enjoyed that. Natalie, thanks for the fun papers. And I'll see you all later. This is Dorothy Kilty of Raccoon Alley Creation using the freebies from Natalie at Line.Arrow.